The Railway Ministry got a political lightweight when the Narendra Modi government came to power in 2014. So Sadananda Gowda was replaced within 6 months by Suresh Prabhu to turn around the railways. But the next 3 years saw little perceptible change in the service. It seemed that Suresh Prabhu was focused on getting railways out of the circle of underinvestment and creating a future network capacity through long gestation works. That left Piyush Goyal, who took over in 2017, to show some transformation before the Modi government's term ends. The NDA government spent the past 4 years on long-term infrastructure building in railways. It has been focusing on enhancing network capacity and bringing in northeast connectivity through broad gauge conversion. Electrifying routes is also a major priority. And for all this, the railways for the first time opened itself to borrowing funds from the outside. So if during UPA 2, the railways could spend 2.3 lakh crores on capital works, the present government has so far spent 3.82 lakh crores on infrastructure creation. If around 7,600 kilometers of broad gauge lines were opened during UPA 2, around 9,500 kilometers has been commissioned between 2014 and March 2018. The replacement and maintenance of old tracks was also prioritized. After a string of accidents and heavy casualties since 2014, the year 2017-18 saw the number of accidents falling to 73, which is the least ever. The Finance Ministry also loosened its purse strings. The gross budgetary support for the current year is 55,000 crores, but this is also because the NDA government has done away with a separate rail budget. Customer service has undergone a major change. The Railways has built a robust interface ecosystem across social media platforms, so real-time complaint redressal is now just a message away. Since Goyal and Ashwini Lohani, the chairman of the Railway Board, took over 8 months ago, several priority projects have taken off. One of them is the Railway University project. After 3 years of being on files, it will finally start in August. Now, the UPA government shied away from finalizing the Ahmedabad-Mumbai bullet train project, but the NDA government lost no time in approving it. It advanced the deadline by a year to 2022 as Modi took his Japanese counterpart Shinzo Abe to Ahmedabad last year and laid the foundation stone for the project. The land acquisition process has started and the project is also on course. The induction of modern engineless train sets, the first proper rolling stock upgrade since the LHP coaches in India, will also happen later this year. Total conversion from LHP to conventional coaches has also picked up pace, and most stations are getting free Wi-Fi coverage. Modi has asked railways to review its 100% electrification process, and the yearly target is being actively pursued. Revenue generation still remains a big problem. The railways may have found sources of funding for spending on capital works, but earning money just to run the house and make a profit is still a problem. The NDA government was unable to effect a straight hike in fares. The Prime Minister nudged railways to effect creeping increase in passenger fares in early 2017, but what came was dynamic pricing in premium trains as flexi fare. This earned the railways 800 crores in a year, but it also got them a lot of criticism. At 98.5, the operating ratio of railways last fiscal was the worst ever. The railways is desperately looking for ways to earn non-fare revenue. Every study it has commissioned says the potential is huge, but nothing has materialized. Some of this government's pet projects like station redevelopment, CCTV coverage, dedicated freight corridor have really not worked out. In fact, only a small portion of the dedicated freight corridor will be ready by the time this government's term ends.